Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of XCOM Enemy Within. Sadly, I had a bit of a false start with the recording, so the dates don't quite line up, but there will be a satellite uplink in 5 days, and a satellite uplink in 4 days, satellite in 5 days. Now in that false start, we had a few alien abductions. We have Hamburg, Germany, with a reward of 4 engineers. We have Tokyo, Japan, with a reward of a sergeant sniper, and we have Alexandria, Egypt, with a reward of 200 credits. I am going to go for the sniper mission. Alright, Heavy Shoji Jang can be promoted. I'm going to give him hollow targeting, suppression, and rapid reaction. Hollow targeting: if you shoot an opponent, you will gain a +10 to hit the next time you shoot that opponent. Suppression: pretty self-explanatory, but you fire barrage, which pins them down. If they try and move in that suppression, you'll fire, and and they have -30 to hit. Rapid reaction confirms a second reaction shot if on Overwatch, and this first shot is a hit. Now then, with our Heavy Shoji Chang, this will be his first mission. Our lineup is about the same as last time. However, we are taking Miss Alice Gray, the support, along with us, because we need more support. Gonna give her the nanofiber vest, and we're going to start the mission.
Touching down. You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. Panic is...
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Right, so Hazard's going to move up to full cover right there. Shoji Jang's going to move up to full cover right there. Miss Dawn Hamilton is going to move over to there. And Jessica Hughes is going to start moving over to acquire that meld canister. Now with 6 turns on our first meld canister, we are going to have a fair amount of time in order to obtain all the meld. Dawn Hamilton is going to pistol Overwatch, and Miss Alice Gray is going to move up to half cover right over there. You'll forgive me if I'm not horribly energetic today. It's just not been a very, very awakening day. Right, we have 3 pods in relative close proximity, but no aliens. Our assault is going to move up to that door and kick it down, hopefully finding an alien. Alright. Way too quiet abduction mission. Shoji Jang moves up into half cover, and let's place Alice Gray in half cover as well as full cover right there. And Miss Dawn Hamilton is gonna take up a position on the roof.
Double time.
And finally, Alice Gray overwatches.
Hostile spotted.
Alright, it looks like our first encounter of the day is 2 lone sectoids on the roof. So, Miss Gray is gonna overwatch. It's the only thing that we could really do. Alright, it looks like one of the sectoids does Holy Warrior on the other. 74 to hit, which should kill both. Alright, we hit and take down both with one shot. Miss Dawn Hamilton pulling more than her weight already. Put up one door, find nothing. Put up the other door, and find nothing. Probably unnecessary to open up a glass door, but doesn't hurt to be safe. Alright, Jessica Hughes moves up behind the tow truck
Weapons free.
and finds a group of 2 thin men. Alright, and with 53 to hit, she takes her first shot of the mission and of the day, which instantly takes 1 out of action. The other one sadly immune to the poison that the first one lays when it dies, though we do have eyes on our second meld canister. And of course, Miss Alice Gray moves up into slightly more forward cover,
On the move.
though sadly only half cover. And overwatches. Yes, Hazard, we know it's over there.
10-4.
Right, so Hamilton moves up into half cover over there, though finds nothing on the way. And Hazard moves all the way over to there. Alright, Miss Hughes moves over to full cover behind another truck. 33 to hit on that thin man? I don't see why not. Alright, sadly we miss. Though we discover that the other meld container has 8 turns remaining. So we are by no means in a hurry. Alright, Miss Alice Gray moves up into half cover, way over there. Alright, so that thin man decides that it would be a grand idea to hang out behind full cover. What he does not count on, however, is that we have one Miss Dawn Hamilton with damn good ground. Alright, Dawn takes a shot that hits from up on the roof. However, that was not the last enemy on the mission, but we collect the last meld canister. So, Mr. Hazard moves over to full cover behind the lockers, and we could start searching behind the buildings.
Understood. Moving out. On the move.
Moving on target location.
Alright. Everyone moves. Ooh, that's some frickin' jank right there, isn't it? Okay, it looks like my guess for their location was entirely incorrect. But we have the option of Miss Dawn Hamilton taking a headshot at one of the floaters. 100% to hit from all the way over here is quite impressive indeed. So, let's take that shot, shall we? Alright, sadly it does not crit and does 3 damage. I'm not gonna say the line that's sadly become the catchphrase, but yes. Now then. We have 59 to hit on that floater, and 59 to hit on that floater. If we rapid fire, it is 44 to hit. I see no reason not to rapid fire. By the way, that's with the pistol, and with the shotgun, we have a 39 to hit. So, I'm gonna take my chances with a rapid fire pistol shot at that floater way up there. Alright, first shot connects and does 2, the second shot connects and does 1. I gotta say, I'm getting really tired of leaving enemies just barely not dead, but I can't do anything about that now, can I? Alright, 53 to hit on that floater way up there, so Miss Jessica Hughes takes a shot, which sadly goes wide.
Can't kill him if you don't Don't hit him.
Alright, Shoji Jang is going to move over to half cover right next to the trucks. And miss, which sadly prompts a reaction shot, dealing 5 damage to our brand new heavy.
On it.
Alright, Alice Gray moves up into that doorway where she has a 50 to hit. I'm gonna go for the one with higher ground. Alright, shot goes wide.
Negative damage.
Well, the floaters jumps behind Miss Dawn. So, with the 92 to hit, she takes a shot at the floater, which kills it with her pistol. While she is not the best at close ranges, she is very, very far from being helpless. Now, I'm also going to stun this floater. This does not grant me any real scientific benefit. However, if you
We nailed it,
stun
Commander. Mission accomplished.
If you stun an enemy, their weapon does not explode, so it can be used by XCOM. Which I'm intending on doing at least a little bit. Alright, and Jessica Hughes gets promoted to Sergeant, where she is going to unlock Field Medic. And from that, here we get a light plasma rifle, a floater corpse, a floater captive, 2 thin men, and 2 sectoid corpses, as well as 10 weapon fragments and 20 meld. Now, Sergeant Ryo Sasuke, a sniper, joins XCOM, but panic increases across Africa and Europe.
We will be watching.
Now, if we take a look at the situation
Dr.
room,
Vollin's interrogation technique certainly is efficient. You'd never know it by looking at her, but that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
it looks like Germany and the UK are right close to
In times of war, there's
dropping out
always a
of
leader,
the
a general,
XCOM
someone
project.
giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with this plan?
Alright, there's panic in the UK and panic across Germany. Now we're in danger of losing them from the XCOM project. However, I was a bit of an idiot and only queued up 1 satellite, so we can only keep 1 of them in the XCOM project, at least for another month. Now then, all we could really do at the moment is continue research. Alright, satellite uplink complete. We can launch a satellite tomorrow, which we can now do, as well as assigning a new research. Which I am going to go for Outsider Shard. While there are many that are very, very, very tempting, Outsider Shard is the priority at the moment. So, we scan,
Commander,
which gets us a
our
satellite.
satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Which means that we can now have, and given our new satellite uplink facility, we can launch 5. However, I thought we would only be able to launch 1 more. So, we are going to launch a satellite to the United Kingdom with a reward of +2 scientists per month. Now,
Satellite launched.
this will decrease panic across the United Kingdom. However, it will not do so across Germany. Now, if I had known the limits of the satellite uplink facility beforehand, I would have built an additional satellite. However, I did not. So all we could do is continue scanning.
tactical. Do we have an eagle over these coordinates?
Recon satellite Delta 2 is just coming into line of sight. Now, sir. Coming on screen.
Nothing.
No, that's impossible. I know it's there.
Switch to thermal.
Hello.
Give me subsurface.
Gotcha.
Re-establish comms with all available ground.
Think of what we might find once we get inside that facility. Imagine what they might be doing down there.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, we found it. Now how do we get inside?
I thought you'd never ask.
Alright, we now have a satellite functioning over the United Kingdom and a council report in a day, as well as a new objective.
Crystals, an organic machine capable of complex communications. We could spend years studying this technology.
Now, we could research a plasma pistol or a light plasma rifle, but that would take a extreme amount of time, so I am instead going to interrogate a thin man. Alright, that's gonna be going for the next 3 days.
Commander, we can begin working on a way to access the alien base as soon as you give the word.
And
I've got a hunch
we
as to how we
can't...
might get into that facility. Just give the word, and I'll begin manufacturing the key immediately.
And we could, theoretically, manufacture that with the resources we have now, but we don't have enough engineers. So, instead, I'm going to have them build a laser rifle. Just a singular one. Now, unlike in XCOM 2, you cannot simply upgrade every single rifle to a laser rifle right off the bat. So we are going to have to go through and replace them one by one. Now then, we are in need of a gunslinger. So, or at least another one, so let's train up Ryo Sasuke for that. With Snapshot and a gunslinger. Which would make him the perfect candidate for a laser pistol once we get one.
Incoming transmission.
Commander, unfortunately, one of our members has chosen to discontinue their involvement in the XCOM project.
Right, so Germany has withdrawn from the XCOM project,
Excellent work, Commander.
which makes me more than
This
a little
council
bit
is
upset,
pleased to see our
but
continued
there is
support of this
nothing I can
project
do
has
about
been
that. At least not at the
worthwhile.
moment.
We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat. We will be in touch, Commander.
This facility will be the nerve center of our genetic modification program. Our soldiers will receive entirely new capabilities, making them more effective on the battlefield than ever before. As we improve our understanding of alien genetics, the range of available modifications will expand. Commander, the genetics lab is now prepped and fully staffed. We can begin genetic modification of our soldiers on your order.
Righto. So, we can genetically modify any of these. It is irreversible, however, it does not take away any abilities. So, I am going to go for our Assault first, who is going to get Adaptive Bone Marrow.
I'll have the selected volunteer sent to surgical prep immediately. Once the genetic modification is complete, I will notify you directly.
Alright. And Miss Dawn Hamilton is going to get depth perception to complement her damn good ground
We'll
ability.
begin prepping the candidate for surgery immediately.
Alright,
I will
so
notify you when the genetic modification.
that's going to be complete in the next 3 days, and a Thin Man interrogation will be complete right now. So, he can also do a Thin Man autopsy, but I kind of want to do a floater interrogation. Is this revenge for killing off Andrea Alonso, or is this simply me taking out frustration for Germany leaving the XCOM project? You be the judge.
We are on the threshold of a new kind of warfare. Our soldiers were already humanity's best warriors. Now, as we learn from our fallen enemies, we can make their strengths our own.
Alright, first gene mod is complete.
Infusing the bone marrow
And
with
our second
lead
is
will
also
allow our
complete.
soldiers to regenerate combat wounds while on the battlefield.
Now then, on the discussion of regenerating wounds, we first get the achievement a little bit alien, but we are going to visit the officer training school to get what work. I thought we were going to get rapid recovery, but I thought wrong. Alright, we're also going to get Iron Will while we're here, and let's go back to scanning. Alright. Floater interrogation complete. Basic armor, research credit obtained. Alright, let's do a seeker autopsy.
Despite its physical appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
Alright, that should hopefully give us some thing to do with their biological
Commander,
manipulations.
we picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Okay, our choices are Buenos Aires, Argentina, Mexico City, Mexico, and Lille, France. For the reward of 3 scientists, 200 credits, or 4 engineers. I'm gonna go for the 4 engineers because we A, need more engineers, and B, Mexico's panic is very, very high. Alright, so Dawn Hamilton is on the mission, as well as Hazard. Dawn Hamilton is going to get a scope if one is available, which does not appear that one is. Alright, one is. And besides that, everything is going to remain the same. Now she is even better from above.
Touching down.
Alright.
We're going to be putting down in
That's
Mexico
our
for this
second mission of the episode begins.
We're still picking up
Now I'll try and shorten this down because we are very quickly reaching our time cap. Now then.
Big Sky, strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Now then, I should have also given someone the laser rifle, however, I forgot. I will definitely remember to do this on the next mission, however. Alright, Shoji Jang's gonna move behind the car, and Hazard's gonna move up top. Miss Alice Gray is going to move into full cover, where she finds a group of Seekers. Now, part of the reason why I wanted Battle Scanner on at least one of my operatives was because Battle Scanner reveals Seekers when they're in
Scanner's up and running.
when they're in stealth mode. So, no more of them getting to sneak up on us. However, sadly, that takes her entire action, so 46 to hit on a Seeker. Let's take that shot, shall we? Alright, 2 damage, ain't too bad, but ain't exactly a kill. Alright, one strangles Miss Gray and the other simply takes a shot.
With what we've seen so far, it was only natural to assume the aliens would have something specialized towards frontline combat. This hulking creature appears to be that unit.
I don't envy anyone who has to go up against that thing.
Right, we're going to send Miss Dawn Hamilton up to the roof, and Mr. Shoji Jang is going to take a rocket shot at 2 of these new aliens. These aliens I do, however, remember the name of. They are mutons.
Firing rocket.
Alright. That does a total of 12 damage spread across 2 units. Not exactly the best, but pretty damn far from the worst if you ask me. Now then, I'm gonna move Hazard over to here to deal with these Seekers. Specifically this one, where I am going to hopefully get a crit on the Seeker and free Miss Gray. Alright, 1 shot, we easily dispatch the Seeker. And Miss Jessica Hughes can take another shot at the one floating above. 46 to hit. I don't think this is gonna hit, but may as well try. Alright, it misses. And Miss Gray is just going to hunker down. Okay. The Seeker then shoots Miss Gray, which luckily does not kill. However, 6 on Hazard is very, very not fun. So, hopefully, this one does not, his hit does not succeed. It's going for Shoji Jang, 5, which is which hurts a lot, but it's nowhere near as devastating. Luckily, the 3rd and final muton misses his shot. So, Miss Dawn Hamilton has a 76 to hit, not to mention with her damn good ground and depth perception, she has she's going to take this shot. Alright, first muton's down. Miss Hazard's going to take a shot at this Seeker, which kills it. Jessica Hughes is going to put a smoke grenade down right there to hopefully protect Hazard from any more wayward bullets. And Shoji Jang is going to try and suppress that muton all the way over there, which will also holo-target him, conveniently enough. Now then. Sadly, Miss Gray does not have medkits on her, so I'm just gonna move her over to get the smelled container.
I've got a visual.
Which knowing which, just by luck, feels 3 Seekers. This mission's not exactly going well. Luckily, Hazard regenerates 3 health. And Shoji Jang gets killed. Alright. Well, continuing on. They take a shot at Dawn Hamilton, which misses. And the other one does his basically teleport maneuver.
They're flanking my position. X-Ray's got me outflanked.
And now
Got it.
Miss Alice Gray moves behind cover there. Sorry, I'm panicking just the tiniest bit. I hope you'll forgive me for that.
Aye, aye.
Jessica Hughes moves up to the high ground in order to hopefully take care of this floater. 56 to hit, not optimal, but 2 damage. There are worse things. Now, with Shoji Jang dead, we lose our heavy on the field. But Miss Alice Gray. But luckily, Hazard absorbs the Muton's reaction fire and can now take yet another floater alive. 80 to hit. Hopefully it will. And alright, get another floater back alive. And we have a 74 to hit that that floater all the way over there. However, I'm gonna take a shot at the Muton instead. Alright, Muton is down. And Alice Gray goes on Overwatch. Now Hazard regenerates 2 health, and the floater gets his turn. He takes a shot at Miss Dawn Hamilton, which luckily misses. A new floater appears, which gives Miss Gray a chance to shoot, and that instantly kills it. We also now have an idea of the next melon canister. And Miss Dawn Hamilton takes down the floater. Hazard is going to dash into where that Muton was last we saw him. He has changed location, so this may well have been a mistake. 30 to hit, hopefully one will. First shot hits, the second shot misses. Which is not exactly unpredicted, but also not exactly preferred.
Moving to position.
Jessica Hughes is also out of medkits, or out of smoke grenades, so she is going to move over to here to hopefully get a shot next turn. And there is no way that Miss Gray can toss a smoke grenade across an entire across an entire restaurant. So we just have to hope, fingers and toes crossed, that that Muton will not kill Mr. Hazard. Alright, sadly he does in fact kill Mr. Hazard, which is also our only way of taking him alive, of taking this guy in alive. So, 79 to hit on this Muton with a headshot as well. I think it's nothing short of what he deserves.
Neutralized. I'm out of firepower over here.
Okay, I thought and I hoped that would be the last enemy of this mission. It appears as though I was very, very much mistaken. And, continuing our bad luck, Miss Gray is the one who finds the enemies. But, luckily, Miss Hughes has a 56 on that thin man, so we're going to take it. Not only does it hit, it kills the thin man, but Miss Hughes is also out of ammo now. I do find it ironic that the soldier we modified to give more survivability dies in the first mission. But aside from being ironic, that was very, very painful. Alright, everyone is sadly almost out of ammo, and the only person who's not is Miss Gray, who is probably the least equipped to deal with this. So, Don Hamilton's going to reload as soon as we are able.
Reloaded.
And
You'll be back in the fighting.
Miss Gray is going to be healed up. Now I realized that it was really frackin' stupid to move up Hazard in order to try and get rid of that muton, but there is definitely a world where that worked. Wait, no. Looks like that Thin Man's going to get another shot off. Unless, of course, Miss Gray can hit this 94 with her pistol from all the way across the map almost.
Another one down.
Okay, 2 operatives lost, which is, unlike the game claims, not good. Also, one of those was a operative we gave a gene mod, and so not a great mission all in all.
Anything at all.
But luckily, Miss Hamilton gained a promotion with the ability Opportunist, which eliminates the aim penalty on reaction shots. We also now get a muton autopsy and an extra light plasma rifle.
Remember, we will be watching.
Now, it looks like Argentina is the most likely to drop out.
I wonder what Dr. Shen has in mind.
Now then, this has not been a great episode. We've had Germany drop out of the XCOM project, Argentina soon to follow, and two of our best operatives die, one of which being Shoji Jiang, who is a plot-relevant operative. Luckily, he is no longer plot-relevant, so with all that, I hope you enjoyed. I've been Scavi, and I will see all of you lovely, lovely folk in the next one. Until then, I hope you enjoyed, and come back next week, same time, same place. See y'all later.